Alright, welcome back. Here's another one of our sports assessment methods from our sports development program, and this time we've got Dylan in it, and this one's probably one of the trickiest ones to get right. This is where we're sort of taking the single leg squat and applying it into a bit of a power movement at the beginning with an explosive braking mechanism at the end. Alright, so very, very tricky one. This looks easy when you're just watching it, but when you do it, you'll realise just what I mean, just how hard this is to execute perfectly, as Dylan will show you in this video. Now again, I'm going to have one that's poor form and one that's good form, and then show you what we're looking for, and then how you can sort of like use this test as an exercise as such to overcome that and develop some incredible skills. So let's play this video and have a look. So the one on the left here, the one he did first was the good one, and the one on the second was the bad one. You can see where he's breaking down. We'll get him to do I think he does another one here on the good ones. So he goes down into a perfect squat, jumps forward, lands on the same leg he jumps from. Alright, perfect form, and then you'll see another bad one. And he's jumping, he's got his arms wrong, everything, yeah. Alright, and lands too high. So let's go back and have a look at this and break it down. Alright, so firstly, let's start with the good one. Alright, so he's in a good spot here because, again, he's got athletic arms, which it means it's contralateral to the other side, so left arm forward with the right leg. He's looking at his target because he needs to spot this one, alright? So he needs to be looking where he's going to jump to. But he needs to sort of, you'll see there's a little bit of a spring down. If I go back and play that again, sorry. So just before he takes off, you'll see him sort of drop down. See that? There's a little bit of a drop down, so that gives him his jump. And then as he hops into the air, you'll see his arms sort of switching as he's jumping right here. Bang, and then he lands, spots his landing, and then he's got to sink straight away into his single leg squat. So he's got to drop right down into that single leg squat, maintaining his form, and his eyesight starts to look forward. Alright, so now he's got that eyesight looking forward because that's where he's spotted his landing, he's landed. On the other side, now he's got his athletic arms worked out there, but he doesn't really, he lands too high. Can you see here? Versus the other side where he's landed really nice, he's really high. And he's looking right down at the ground. He doesn't have any good, and he's lost his posture completely, where on this side he's maintained his posture. Alright, so loss of posture, moving his arms around too much, looking at the floor, are all things that are like common mistakes. And I think on the second one that he does on this poor one, he's got these arms all set up wrong, and we see that all the time. Even that we can tell people, and they do it over and over and over, and he's starting from a high point, doesn't really have much of a takeoff. So how you set up, he's doomed to be able to, you'll never get this landing. He'll be terrible. So the minute he sort of goes to try and stick it, it just won't happen. Alright, so then he lands too high, and then his ankle rolls right over, and then he falls off to the side. Alright, a very, very tricky exercise, this one. Excellent one for anyone playing sports. Again, the braking is where you change your direction, speed, and your quickness and agility comes from, not from doing speed training. It comes from learning how to brake, funnily enough. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed these assessments and tests, and I hope you can apply them in your own training, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.